Hi Elvin, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How about you?
Thank you. I'm also good and thank you for joining us and doing this interview with us. So, can we start the interview?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So, Elvin, first, just give a brief introduction about yourself. Like, in which school did you go through? What curriculum were you studying in? Or just a brief introduction about yourself.
So yeah, hi guys. My name is Elvin. I'm currently 18 years old, residing in Abu Dhabi. I study in Jams Cambridge International School for the past 10 years now, and I've been living here for my whole life. I've done British A levels and GCSE, and yeah.
So, Elvin, how was your overall experience over here at Create Curve?
Create Curve taught me different ways of studying. It's not just about the content I was struggling in, it's about how I was able to revise the content I was struggling in, find other ways of going around it instead of being stuck with it. The teachers, especially from, helped me through all these struggles, and it was easier for me to understand these concepts.
Okay. So, Elvin, you was there any other tuitions that you were going through, or you have only studied at Create Curve?
Create Curve was actually my first tuition, but like proper tuition. I used to go to small tuitions before, but I didn't feel like they were effective enough. When I joined Create Curve, like the first session with Yash Sir, it was very effective. I found it very good, and I thought this will be really good for me in my A levels, and it did. It was very good, and I believed in Create Curve.
So, if you have to compare among the other tuitions and Create Curve, so what made Create Curve different than the other tuition? Like, what made you feel that Yash Sir's teaching class is more effective than other teachers?
So other tuitions, they used to target one subject. Yasser was very lenient. He, instead of just teaching me physics, he would also offer me help for subjects like maths and chemistry. He was open to other subject helps. He was open to helping in other admission tests, such as my uni admission test. He was open to helping in those, so it really helped me not just through my studies but through my other studies like in university admission tests and etc.
Okay, so let's discuss regarding your A levels. What were the biggest challenges that you faced in your A level examination during
So A
through A levels?
So through A levels, time management was definitely a big struggle, because not just you have to go through studies through A levels and also being able to prepare your past papers, you'll have to also keep in mind your college applications. Keep in touch with them as you go study through A levels, because that is the type of you will go through when you move into university with your own. You have more responsibilities to go through. So
What changes did you notice in yourself while you were studying in your Create Curve? Like any study habit did you change, or increase in your confidence level, or any changes that you saw in your result after studying in Create Curve?
So before Create Curve, I used to cram study my exams last moment, which was a very bad habit. When I joined Create Curve, I knew that I need to study bunch by bunch within the time that has been instilled. There's time that has been useful every day, so it will help me a lot.
What did you like about the environment of the classes in Create Curve?
There was nothing much lacking in the environment. The environment was much more friendly. It was open. It was something to open about. Everyone will discuss the answers, and so you will feel more included to discuss the answers with themselves and also learn from other people.
Were there any fun or memorable class moment or experience that you have with us?
The classmates were definitely a fun experience, I must say. They not just focus to studies, people make jokes and every minute or so. It was actually fun to class to keep up with. Instead of being bored of just being blasted with content, you will also feel included with the other classmates and know that you're in an open environment.
How did Create Curve help you during your A level examinations?
So Create Curve, they used to do these exams every week or so. It helped me to understand what I was struggling to and improve those struggles in order to prepare myself for the last final exam for A levels.
So Elvin, like, what is your plan for your future, like college? Can we briefly discuss about that?
Okay, so I am currently on route to go to Netherlands. It's a university called TU Eindhoven. I'm doing bachelor's in mechanical engineering for 3 years in the Netherlands itself, starting this September.
A very big congratulations to you. You got your admission over there. So can you briefly explain about the process? How did you go there? Like the struggle behind going and getting admission into that college.
So I started applying for TU Eindhoven on November end of last year, so November 2024. I started the application. I had to pay a fee, which is a select. It's called a selection procedure. It's basically a procedure to help train yourself for the admission test, which occurs in January. The admission test for, in my case, mechanical engineering required maths, physics, and a topic in mechanical engineering. So in my case, it was thermodynamics. So it will require like 2 to 3 months to study for the topics, with the test being in January, and then you will be selected in a ranking between 1 and 550. Happily, I was in that range, so I was automatically got the admission, and then yeah, from there onwards, it was just confirming the enrollment and etc.
Okay. During the January, you had your college examination, and during that time only, you people also have your A-level examinations, right? You also have to prepare. So, how were you managing both the preparation for both the examinations?
So, in my case, my admission test was also maths and physics. So the maths and physics are almost the same. So I can easily incorporate the maths and physics in my admission test to the past papers I do for my A level. So it was really a link basically. For the engineering stuff, I will take like a few minutes off rather than focusing on the past papers. I'll take a few minutes to learn for the engineering just to keep myself ahead and be able to revise for those stuff.
So Elvin, what are the advice that you would like to give to the students who are just entered in their A levels?
Future A-level students, start early. Do not cramp it all at the end. It will be very hard for you. Especially since IGCs to A levels is a big jump. Start early. Start like looking into the topics itself, like 1 month before your school begins, just to get ahead of what's coming for you.
And then one more thing, the students who want to apply to colleges, like in foreign colleges, who want to get admission into foreign university, could you just give them, guide them through this interview, how they can apply, or what should they do, from when should they start applying? Just a brief idea for them.
So if you're applying, for example, US, you will have to start doing your essays and everything within the summer holiday of when you finish your AS levels, because there are many if you're applying to many US universities, you need many US essays. So you need essays for each college. So you have that in mind. For UK, you can have time to prepare your letters, your recommendation letters from your teachers, and also your personal statement. It should be as neat as possible, because UK universities look at your personal statement in order to determine if you're eligible for the scholarship or not. If you're applying to countries like Europe, some of the countries they require a gap year, others don't. So keep in mind of that. Depends on the university you're going to. And also for your predicted grades, always make sure you are prepared for all the tests, even if it's a final test or like a small mini test or a surprise test or even your homework. It is important for your predicted grade in your AS level, so that you can use those predicted grades to give them during your A levels.
In Create Curve, were there any experience which you will be taking forward with us, like any special moment that you have with Yash, which you are going to take forward with you?
Definitely the concepts he's done. So like example, if he has given any important terms that we have moving to university as well, I will take that in command. It definitely helps me on how I study and how I will be able to manage my time during college.
So Edwin, like a question, are you going to recommend Create Curve to your juniors?
Yes, definitely. I will recommend Create Curve. It is definitely experience I had for the past 2 to 3 years, and I've definitely enjoyed it every single minute.
When you are recommending Create Curve to your juniors, so what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Like, this is the reason, for this main particular reason, I am recommending Create Curve to my juniors.
Definitely, I can say the way they teach rather than the content they teach, because every tuition has a different way of teaching. But the special thing I found in Create Curve was how they teach it. And the concepts itself was very easy to understand. Plus, they are not also targeted in one subject. Like for example, Yash Sir, he will explain in multiple other subjects. So you have that help with you, not just in one subject but in many subjects.
If you have to sum up your Create Curve journey in one line, what it would be?
The way of life.
Could you explain a little bit about it?
So basically, through your life, you'll go through ups and downs. You will fight your ups and downs throughout your life. Create Curve helped me to not struggle, to help in my struggles during my downs, and also keep in touch with me during my ups. So definitely, that's basically how Create Curve has helped me throughout my journey through A levels.
Thank you, Elvin, for joining us and doing this interview. We wish you the best for your future, and we are always here to help you out whenever you think that you need help from us or you need to contact Yash Sir. Feel free to contact us and reach out to us. We are always here to help you out. And thank you for doing this interview with us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.